Starting your car seems simple. Turn the key, push the button, and go. But what if I told you that the way most drivers start their cars is slowly damaging the engine, battery, and other expensive components? These mistakes might feel harmless, but over time, they can lead to repairs costing thousands of dollars. Today, I'll expose 13 common starting mistakes you must avoid if you want your car to last for years without costly breakdowns. Trust me, some of these are so common that even experienced drivers make them every day. Let's dive in. Number 1. Ignoring warning lights before starting. When you insert your key or press the ignition button, your dashboard lights up like a Christmas tree for a few seconds. This is your car's way of running a self-check. Many drivers ignore this and immediately start the car, skipping the vital pre-check period. If a warning light, like the oil pressure, battery, or check engine light, remains on, starting the engine can cause serious harm. For example, if your oil light is on, cranking the engine without oil pressure risks immediate internal damage. Also, the ECU, engine control unit, needs a few seconds to power up fully and calibrate sensors. Best practice? Turn the key to the on position or press the start button without engaging the engine and wait 3-5 seconds before starting. This small delay ensures your electronics and sensors are ready and you catch any red flags before they become major repair bills. Number 2, starting without pressing the brake or clutch properly. Modern cars are designed with safety interlocks that require pressing the brake or clutch before starting. But some drivers just tap the pedal lightly or ignore it, forcing the starter motor to work harder against partial engagement. In manual cars, not pressing the clutch fully can strain the starter and gearbox, especially in cold weather when oil is thicker. In automatics, a weak brake press can confuse the start system, causing incomplete ignition cycles that wear out the starter prematurely. Always press the clutch fully in manuals and the brake firmly in automatics before starting. This reduces resistance on the starter motor, allows smoother cranking, and avoids unnecessary mechanical stress. Over years, this habit can mean the difference between replacing a starter at 60,000 miles and having it last over 150,000 miles. Number 3, starting with accessories and electronics on. One of the most common but overlooked mistakes is starting your car while the radio, AC, headlights, heated seats, and other electronics are already on. Why is this a problem? When you start your car, the starter motor demands a massive burst of electricity from the battery. If other electronics are running, they compete for that limited power. This forces the battery to work harder and can cause voltage drops that stress sensitive components. Over time, this weakens your battery and can fry electronics. The smart way? Before starting, switch everything off. Number 4, pumping the gas pedal while starting. Old carbureted cars needed a couple of gas pumps to get fuel flowing before ignition. But in modern fuel-injected engines, pumping the gas pedal before starting does nothing, except flood the engine with fuel. This excess fuel can wash oil off cylinder walls, causing unnecessary wear and even damaging the catalytic converter. In cold starts, it can make the engine harder to start and foul spark plugs. Fuel injection systems already calculate the exact amount of fuel needed for ignition based on sensor readings. So unless your mechanic specifically instructs you for troubleshooting purposes, keep your foot off the gas when starting. Just turn the key or press the button and let the ECU handle the rest. Number 5, not letting the fuel pump prime. In modern cars, when you turn the key to the on position, you might hear a faint humming sound. That's the fuel pump priming the system. If you crank the engine before it finishes, you're forcing the starter to turn over an engine that isn't fully ready for combustion. This can cause longer cranking times, unnecessary strain on the starter, and even premature pump failure. The fix is simple. Turn the key to on, wait until the humming stops, usually 2-3 seconds. Then start the engine. This ensures the fuel rail is fully pressurized, making starts quicker, smoother, and less stressful for the system. Number 6, starting with the steering wheel locked. When the steering lock is engaged, forcing the ignition key can damage both the lock mechanism and the ignition switch. Many drivers don't realize that a locked wheel can also slightly jam the ignition cylinder. The result? You might snap your key, wear down the cylinder, or damage the lock. If you feel resistance when turning the key, don't force it. Gently turn the wheel left or right while turning the key. This relieves the pressure and allows a smooth start without expensive steering column repairs. Number 7. Starting without checking gear position. You'd be surprised how many drivers try to start their car while it's in gear. In manual cars, this can cause the car to lurch forward or backward, risking accidents. In automatics, it can strain the transmission if it's not in park or neutral. Always check gear position before starting. This is especially important in older cars where neutral safety switches may be worn out and unreliable. Number 8. Revving the engine immediately after starting. Revving your engine right after starting, especially in cold weather, is one of the worst things you can do. The oil hasn't fully circulated, meaning engine parts are still running with minimal lubrication. Revving increases friction and accelerates wear on critical parts like bearings and cylinder walls. Instead, let the engine idle for 20 to 30 seconds before driving gently. This simple habit dramatically extends engine life. Number 9. Starting on a weak battery. Trying to start your car repeatedly on a weak battery can fry the starter motor and alternator. If you notice slow cranking or dim lights before ignition, stop and address the battery issue instead of forcing it. Using a battery tester or jump starting properly will save you from bigger, more expensive repairs. Number 10. Ignoring cold start procedures. In freezing weather, starting your car without adapting your routine can cause damage. Cold oil flows slowly, batteries produce less power, and fuel can struggle to vaporize. In such conditions, it's crucial to let the fuel pump prime, avoid revving, and allow a slightly longer idle to warm up critical fluids before driving off. Number 11. Over-cranking the starter. If your car doesn't start after 5 to 7 seconds of cranking, stop and wait 15 to 30 seconds before trying again. Continuous cranking can overheat and damage the starter motor. If it still doesn't start, there's likely a fuel or spark issue that needs diagnosing. Number 12. Starting without fully engaging the ignition key. Some drivers twist the key only halfway, causing incomplete ignition cycles that drain the battery and strain the starter. Always ensure you turn the key firmly to the start position until the engine catches. Number 13. Using remote start in bad conditions. Remote start is convenient, but using it carelessly, especially in poorly ventilated areas, can fill your garage with dangerous carbon monoxide. Always use it in open areas and avoid letting the engine idle excessively without driving, as this wastes fuel and can cause carbon buildup. So there you have it. 13 starting mistakes that might seem harmless, but can seriously shorten your car's lifespan. Avoiding these bad habits will not only save you money, but also keep your car starting smoothly for years to come. Which of these mistakes have you been guilty of? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who loves their car as much as you do.